a time I was talking to somebody. There's this friend of mine. He had issue with the wife, and now they have gone their separate ways. I was not like, you are the man of the house. You should be the one to draw your wife closer, even if she offends you, like my husband does. You understand? Yeah. You are the man. You're like a brother. You are like a father to her. He doesn't listen you if you say sorry. It's just to put things straight in the family.
You can't be telling me that because your father is a governor, president, non-figure, and you want to insist that you will want to, attach his name. No, I would only subscribe to that if the tone, the presentation, and the reason either to appreciate your father will be the reason why you want to, have his name along with your husband's name. But if the reason will be because your father is a known figure, he's a wealthy man, he's a politician, he's a rich man, and so you don't see any reason why you should drop his name and join my name, I will not subscribe or take nicely to that. But however, if the tone, the motive, the reason will be to either appreciate your father and to show him love and everything, those factors will be very good. As a person, I'm quite indifferent. I'm not sincerity. You
understand? Once you start saying, oh dear, I know that. Hey, so that is just it. He's very respectful. He's a good getter. Very nice. He's a nice pet. Have I told you before?
Welcome home. Two hearts, one journey through sunshine and the rain. Years of memories woven tight, joy and hidden pain. But every chapter made them stronger than before. Hand in hand they found a way to love each other more. This is the couple's tale, where love unfolds again. Stories that heal, stories that teach, hope in every word they speak. Sit close, lean in and listen well. This is the place where true love dwells.
Alright, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you in our studio. So, before we went for break, I wanted to ask you something. Just simple question. These are just normal things that we see in marriages. But first, who get angry quickly?
I think I'm going to let's answer. My wife gets angry. My wife gets angry.
Get angry easily.
Ooh la la. She gets angry. Not violent, but quite subtle, firm anger. She gets angry.
Okay.
She gets angry easily.
Okay. Alright. Accepted?
I don't know, because I want to get angry. Something must have warranted it. So.
I always quick to apologize.
Oh, sure, but she knows I am. I mean, I am always quick. The man, I'm quick to apologize. I apologize.
If you offend, you want to apologize.
Yes.
If you offend someone, you want to apologize.
Yeah, but there's some apologies. Some people no offend, just for peace to read. Just apologize.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
It is well.
Most relationships, I want to believe that men are meant to take the lead. That's the leadership role. Even if you are not guilty, but for peace. To reign at home, the men are meant to lead, apologize, and draw the wife back to the path of unison in the family. So I believe that should be the portion for women.
That's true. That's true. So you accept the apology?
Yes. Because there was even a time I was talking to somebody. There is this friend of mine. He had issue with the wife, and now they have gone their separate ways. I was not like, you are the man of the house. You should be the one to draw your wife closer, even if she offends you, like my husband does. You understand? Yeah. You are the man. You're like a brother. You are like a father to her. He doesn't listen you if you say sorry. It's just to put things straight in the family. You understand? Nobody will hear from outside that you say sorry. So that was what I was telling him, that my husband in my house, my husband, and that makes me to respect him. I don't take him for granted on that. You understand? That makes me to respect him. I know that he will soon come and apologize.
Okay. So now, who influenced each other the most?
Yeah, she does. She influences me more. She's a strong influencer.
Wow.
She influences me more.
Wow. Is that true?
Yes, sometimes if it comes to pushing, you will push. But once you push him, you are sure that he's on fire. I'm telling you. Once you encourage him, you push him to do that thing. You know that he will take it up from there. And will produce results.
That's a good one.
And the thing she doesn't want you to do, she will influence you not to do that. The thing she doesn't want you to do, she will influence you, and you will not do those things again. And the thing she wants you to do, she will influence you likewise.
That's the power of an influencer. You understand?
Power of the woman. And the power of the woman for you. And the power of the woman for you.
It's quite good that she comes with that quality, because I see it as a quality in some women. That well done, madam. So now, let me ask now, what exactly you adore more in him?
One is a very nice person. He's a very, very nice person. Secondly, he's respectful. He respects those that are older and even younger. Everybody that comes his way is very, very respectful. Thirdly, he's a very hardworking person. A dogged person. If he says he wants to get this by all means, even if you discourage him, you just say, baby. No matter what you tell him, he's going ahead to do it. And until he gets results, he will not stop. He will not stop. Even if he wants to resist you, he will not bring you down by saying no. He has a stylish way of saying no. Me too, I will know that, JJ, this one I will not accept. Let me just keep to that. You understand? Once he starts saying, baby, I know that. Hey, so that is just it. He's very respectful. He's a good getter, very nice. He's a nice pet. Have I told you before? No. But you see that this guy is nice, Sha. You understand? He's a nice guy.
I would like to be told.
I understand, I know. But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Okay, then you head it down.
Finally.
You not with me. I know.
Yeah, he's a nice person.
Thank
All right, now we have some general questions, and I have these questions to an extent. I call them narratives that is out there, and it disrupts several marriages. So whenever we have opportunity like this, we always want to hear from couples. Let's hear their own opinion about it and maybe other things.
That's good.
To start with now, there is this one that I was discussing with someone. I think we even had a short list. There was a couple we had on the answer same question. Now, a woman that is married to a man after the marriage and everything, is it normal or advisable for the woman to still keep her father's name as part of her name, therefore that she's not married to another?
Yeah. It depends. Me, I don't see it as an issue. But if the husband does not go down well, if it doesn't go down well with the husband, then the woman should remove it. Well, the Bible says a man will leave from the father and the mother and will cling to the wife, and both will become one flesh. When you become one flesh, you bear the same name. The Bible also says in Ephesians that the man is the head of the home. And we believe that the woman is the neck that holds the
Head.
So once you are the neck and he is the head, you bear your name. I'm the neck. Abosede. There is a head on me. Ayelagbe. So I bear Abosede Ayelagbe. You carry that name. But if the man does not have any issue with it, it shouldn't be an issue in the family.
Okay.
But culturally, a woman bears the husband's name. You carry your husband's name. Ayelagbe Abosede, or if he doesn't mind, Ayelagbe Olugami Abosede. It depends on the husband. It shouldn't be an issue, in fairness. But once it does not go down well with the husband, for peace to reign, drop it. Because you are joined to him as one flesh. Carry his name. That's just it.
Okay, now, and in a situation where the woman is coming from a family that all her siblings are female.
Okay.
Now, and their father is someone that have really done so much
For them.
Sacrifice a whole lot for them. So, and they now believe that the only way to appreciate that is to still carry
the father's name.
So, because once they go without carrying his name, everything ends there. Everything about it ends there. So now, in a situation like this now, what do you have to say?
Like I said, initially too, me dropping my own name too, because that name connects you to some people. You understand? And it's not that you drop from the sky. And as you have said, it's also a way for you to appreciate your father. I loved my father when he was alive. My father acted as a mother and as a father for every one of us. Though we lost our mother way back before him. You understand? So even bearing that name is enough to appreciate that man. But my father was a traditional man, pure traditional man. Even he will not encourage you to do such. You understand? He will not encourage you to do such. But if your husband does not have any problem with that, it has to do with both of you. It doesn't have to do with people out there. If it goes down well with you, if it doesn't go down well with the husband, let the husband sit the woman down and let them resolve it You understand? Let them resolve it amicably, and the woman drops it for peace to reign in the family. That's
okay,
just
sir. In a situation where the woman insists that he wants her father's name to be among her names, perhaps her father is a
ex-governor
figure in the society, and I mean, I still want people to know that I'm a daughter to this
person.
man. So, what will you do if you find yourself in such situation?
Okay, excuse me, thank you. In such situation, I will put quite a lot of factors into consideration. One, are you insisting? Tone, motive. Those are just a number of factors I put into consideration. You can't be telling me that because your father is a governor, president, known figure, and you want to insist that you will want to, attach his name. No, I would only subscribe to that if the tone, the presentation, and the reason either to appreciate your father will be the reason why you want to, have his name along with your husband's name. But if the reason will be because your father is a known figure, he's a wealthy man, he's a politician, he's a rich man, and so you don't see any reason why you should drop his name and join my name, I will not subscribe or take nicely to that. But however, if the tone, the motive, the reason will be to either appreciate your father and to show him love and everything, those factors will be very as a person, I'm quite indifferent. I'm not sincerity. I'm indifferent about it. If you want to carry your father's name along, it's okay. But the motive, the reason, the factors will determine. And if you look at it even forward into let's fast forward into the future. If you want to carry your father's name, either maybe because they're all girls. If you say they're all girls, and you get married to me, and you want to carry your father's name, are you going to tell me that if you have male kids, my kids will adopt your father's name? No, that wouldn't. There's no how. At the point in time, the name will still fade away if all the kids are still girls. But if you have male brothers, oh, no problem. But you still don't retain the name, no problem. But the motive, the reason, are some of the factors, the tone, the presentations are some of the factors I will consider before such is being looked into and accepted or not accepted.
All right. So which is not a social menace.
Some people take it as a social thing. In thing, something that is in the rain. I'm not of that school of thoughts. I'm not of that belief. Let the right thing be done. Let the right thing be done. However, if you say, my husband, I would like to adopt my father's name along with my own married name to honor, to regard, to respect my father. Okay. That's fine for you. But we cannot transcend that to our kids. It only ends with you.
Yeah.
And to honor your father, to respect your father, your father is my father by law. So those will be my stands.
Okay. I have this question I want to ask, but before I ask it, I will ask you to give us a sharp question that might require sharp answers.
Okay. Shoot the shot.
Okay. Who is the best procrastinator?
Best procrastinator. There's a difference between procrastinator and deep thinking before you take decision. Those are some of the things.
Exactly.
A deep thinker before taking decision and a procrastinator. So we're still grappling with the difference between a deep thinker and a procrastinator. A deep thinker will think deep before you take a decision. And in the process of taking that decision, you end up procrastinating. And the thing you're supposed to take swift decision, you are thinking deep and weighing here and there before you take the decision. My wife is a deep thinker.
You're not a procrastinator.
So I want to understand.
No, because there are sometimes before you take a decision. No.
My professional response.
Before you take some decisions, you need to think deeply. You understand? So most times you used to tell me that I procrastinate. So this question, I know that I was going to point me out. So it's not that. Well, I wouldn't say I don't, because he says that I don't take decisions on time too. In fairness, but by and large, I will take it. I think I will work on myself on that.
Okay.
I will take to that. I will work on myself.
Right. Accepted. Okay.
So I have a safe passage.
Okay. Who keep to time more?
By tradition. My brother, by tradition in African culture, men keep to time. Men keep to time. You know, women will have to do the makeup, the mirror thing, the hair, everything. They will want to take their time and double check. But man will just just put on everything. And so when it comes to who keeps to time, I've answered the question.
Do I know the answer to this question? Who shows more affection?
Who shows more affection? Well, if we play a recap back to some of the questions, if we play a lot of recap back, I'm sure that question will answer.
It does not necessarily mean I don't show affection. Who shows more affection?
For the past 20 years plus, modestly, I would say I show more of the affection. I mean, she shows it, but more, it actually comes from me. And you know, when she's in the kitchen, I go, play, joke, parts.
When he's hungry.
Joke parts and, dance for her, even when she's cooking. You understand? And in all forms of ways, you show affection to your wife. And I mean, that's what we are meant to do as a man. To encourage them, support them, make them loved. Women want you to show that you love them, and so we must not fail in that regard. So I tend to show affection. Sometimes when she's not feeling too good, you could see a sensitive man. You know that my wife this is not a level of energy, and so you have to find out what the problem is. Encourage her, motivate her, support her, and just help her energy to come up so that she's happy and she's excited and she's fired up to keep on with the race.
Accepted.
Yeah.
Even as I was saying, I'm sure when other women will be watching you like, that's my kind of man. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, now, so back to the general question now. I will ask it in two ways.
Okay.
Do you believe in joint accounts, or do you have joint accounts as a couple?
Okay, let me leave that to
to start with, we don't have joint account. But initially, when I was small, I was still in primary school. My mother's friend came to our house and they got talking. You know, teachers now, the way they talk. And this woman said he was talking about another woman in the school. That, she's keeping joint account with the husband, that she cannot buy anything for herself. Before she takes money, she will have to seek permission from the husband before she buys bra, she makes her hair, you understand? And that day, I was just passing by. And that formed a decision. That little thing I heard, not that I sat with them, I was just passing. That formed a decision that I don't think I can do that. I can keep a joint account with my husband. But when I got married, maybe with maturity and what we have seen, there is nothing bad in keeping joint accounts, provided you know your spouse well, provided the person you're dealing with is prudent. Very prudent. You understand? The Bible says one shall chase a thousand and two you chase. So supposing you are now having joint account, do you know how many things you would have done if the other party is prudent? Do you know several things you would have done as a couple? But we don't keep joint account. What we do is, once there is a need, just fix it in the house. We want to do something, how much is it? Okay, how do we get the amount? I will raise this, I will raise this, we'll do it together.
Okay.
You understand? So that is it. But if you know that it's something that will cause a problem in the family, it's something you can do without. It's something you can do without. Because we have several things that we do not have control over. You understand? But this one, if you have control over it, why would you allow it to cause another issue in the family? So that's just, I believe in joint accounts. But provided the person, the other party, is prudent. Because before you know it, you have an account. Before you know it, somebody is already withdrawing without you knowing. Oh yeah, now let's do this now. We cannot buy this. The woman was depleted. What happened? When did you spend money? And I did not know. You understand? That one can bring issue in the family. And to that extent, you might not trust the other party again. That is it. So once you have once we have a need in the house, we fix it without waiting for anybody. I don't need to tell him before I fix it. Our children need this one. I know that they want to resume school. Their school uniform, their books, everything to the least thing they need. I've done it. They don't even go to their father again. And he knows that, okay, my wife has done this. My own is to pay the school fees. That's just it.
It's joint account is it's quite good. It helps the family to move faster. It helps the family to move faster on projects, and provided there is structure, there is discipline, and focus. There is no harm in having a joint account together, and there is no harm in having a separate personal account. So joint accounts is probably meant for projects in the house, academics and some other things, children, academic, children needs, household, capital intensive needs and stuff like that. So joint accounts is quite good. Provided, like I said, like she said as well, based on structure, discipline and focus. And so there's no harm in having a personal account as well. For projects in the family, the way we tackle it is just the way she said. There's some things that she just handles them without my knowledge. And there's some things that I just handle without her knowledge. There's some things we come together, we put resources together to handle those projects. So we just run on we call it autopilot or autopilot, a system of thermostats. He wants to thermostat. He knows when to get cool. He knows when to cut off. He knows when to hold. So we know, okay, you handle this. Unspoken things, we say, okay, you handle this, you handle this, you handle those. And so, the other times we come together, we discuss and we resolve issues and amicably move the family forward.
Okay, so now, just one question I want to ask now. Is it advisable or is it possible for couples to tell each other everything and anything?
Everything and anything, good or bad?
That's true. Good or bad?
Good or bad, general, as in whichever. Is it always want anything and everything?
Anything and everything. Yeah. Okay, for me, I do not see it wrong to tell your partner, your spouse, anything and everything. But before you do such, you need to know the type of person who your partner is. Does your partner have the heart to take some of the things that are not palatable, that are not very good?
That's true.
You understand? Does he or she have the heart to take them? I get to me like it's important for me to tell them now. What if I have to tell my partner? How do I go about it? Do I take them little by little? Do I have to be very professional in saying it, or do I hold on to it for quite a while until my partner, I see some level of maturity, understanding before I say? So these are some of the factors you put into consideration. But for me, for a very smooth and beautiful marriage devoid of rancor and issues, I think it's necessary for a partner to know virtually everything about you. To know virtually everything about you. It helps so that you prevent issues where he or she would hear something outside the marriage. And if he or she hears something outside and it's confirmed to be authentic, it could really, it will break trust, a cracked wall, and it could really lead to what you never expected it to lead to. So that's my position.
That's true. That's true.
Are you in support?
Yes, very well, very well. Because there was one time we were watching one film together, and this man did something outside. So before they got to the end of the film, I was like, come on, if something like this happens, the best thing is for the man to open up to this woman in the house. Because it is that woman in the house that will help you to fight the battle out there. That's why I said, if there's anything, tell me. It's true. Tell me. You understand? Because by the time you open up, both of you will join efforts together.
Join force together.
You join force together to undo that thing. Though at the back end, you might be receiving some spanks. But to that person, both of you are joining efforts together. You're joining forces together to fight the external force.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Before you go, there's this narrative is out there. I spoke with a couple of recent, and their own. Now I think the man's verdict about it was quite different from that of the woman. So I said, okay, when I'm opportune again, I will ask another couple of parts. Let me also hear their own aspect of it. Now, how can a woman relate her sexual needs to the husband without making her feel ashamed or worthless or something? I'm being careful of the
what you're using.
So how can a woman actually relate her sexual needs to
the husband?
Considering the society that we have, that sometimes women, I don't know, men are real love. When a woman wants to, as in the woman feels somehow, it looks as if no, I should not be the one. So how can that be done?
Well, in such a case, there are women, I was like that too. When we first got married, I was like that.
But he brought me out of it. So I would say a man should create an enabling environment for a woman to express herself. Those days when he says some things, I was like, you understand? All those things were awkward. You understand? But he kept saying it. He kept saying it. And even me, I was enjoying it. You understand? The way he says it. You understand? Sometimes I want him to say it that way. Go. I want to hear. I want to hear it that way. But over time, I just saw that even I was very free. I could express myself very well. There was one time I told him something. He said, ọmọ ò ti bàjẹ́ gan ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ mo kọ́ṣẹ́ mọṣẹ́ ni I learn work and I know work I learn work I know work yeah, that's just it. So just give her that environment to express herself and don't be insensitive to her feelings, because some women they are conservative. They don't know how to say it. But anytime she gives you a cue, non-verbal cues, grab it. She will know that this person understands me. From there, she will graduate to another thing. Before you know it, no, you understand? That is just it. So make her to be free. Let her express herself. Help her out. Ask her questions. Do you like it this way? You like it. Okay, how else can I do it? You can. I don't want to talk about it, just you understand? But you push her further from one level to another. Before you know it, she will open up to you. Now, Mokoshe. That's just it.
Thank you very much. So now to run this edition now, I just want to an advice I want to give to any couples out there and intended couples, and what would you want to tell those in marriage, whatever situation they are going through? What are the things you want to tell them? What do you want to present to them as a support system in their marriage? And also for those that are also praying also someday to get married, what do you have to tell them maybe in a minute or two?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. And for the intending couple, intending singles to get married, one, you can never have a perfect time to get married, but you can be adequately prepared. That preparation is not devoid of challenges you meet in marriage, but you can prepare yourself to be the right person, not searching for the right person. Prepare yourself to be the right match. That's one. Two, for singles who are intending to get married, please be prayerful about it. In as much as marriage is a physical thing, it's more of a spiritual consummation. So please be prayerful. Please be prayerful. While praying, please open your eyes wide. You cannot go into marriage blind. There's a saying, I'm sure maybe still valid for some people: you don't fall in love, you grow in love. And so you cannot say you love something that is not appealing to your eyes. You must find that man or woman attractive first, physically. Then spiritually, you're praying about it. So it's a combination of a spiritual, you're praying about it. God, lead me to the right person and make me the right person. At the same time, open your eyes wide for what you love. You cannot eat something you do not appreciate. You cannot spend time with someone you don't love or you don't appreciate. So those are for the intending couples. And more so, be at the back of your mind that as I'm going into this, it's a school that I will be in forever. It's a school. Marriage is a school you will be in forever. A school where you keep learn, unlearn, and relearn. You learn, unlearn, and relearn. So don't think you've arrived, you know everything. No. You keep learning, learning and getting better. So that's for the intending couples. Be spiritual about it, prayerful, be physical about it, and intentional, your choices. At the same time, go with the mindset of learning. You must go there to learn for both the men and the woman. Now, for the people already in marriages, it's no news that the world or marriages globally is being besieged by so many things. The span of tolerance is growing thinner between couples. They're getting the pressure, the financial pressure, the office pressure, societal pressure, pressure from all forms of angle is straining on marriages. And so, for married couples, the advice would be pray about whatever challenge you're facing in this marriage. There's nothing that happens in the physical that has not been sorted out in the spiritual. The spirit controls the physical. In as much as the spirit controls the physical, there's need for you to be physical about it. You need to do things to make your marriage work. Wisdom is profitable to direct. So says the Bible. And so you need wisdom to be able to manage your home as a man and as a woman. Wisdom to raise your kids. Wisdom to deal with your in-laws. Wisdom to deal with your friends. Wisdom to deal with the community that surrounds the marriage. You understand? So there's quite a lot of community that surrounds the marriage. In-laws, friends, offices, spiritual place of worship, and so many other things. So we need to be intentional to make it work physically, and we need to be spiritual about it, meaning to pray and whatever you have to do to make it up work. So it's a combination of both ways to make it work as well. So.
Thank you very much.
What I would just add to it is that you should know that there is no perfect marriage anywhere. Anywhere, there is no perfect marriage. As I said, when you go into marriage, you learn, you unlearn, and you relearn several things. And secondly, you need God to take you through this journey. You cannot do it by yourself because there are several things that are ahead that you don't know about. But you need somebody to hold your hands and take you through. That's where the factor of God comes in. You need God. You have to invite God into your home to take charge. That's just it.
Alright, thank you very much. Really appreciate this one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Joseph Precisely, and this couples day. I just want to appreciate our couples today for their support to make this a wonderful edition. I'm sure you've learned so much today. I'm sure like you say, you married, you learn, you unlearn, and you relearn too. So, if indeed you are out there, you think there are things you are going through in your marriage, with all you've heard today, I'm sure one way or the other you are able to build a support system around it. And most especially, make God the number one in your marriage. This is couple strength. See it in some detail.
Every heart can shine. Sit a little closer. Let the journey make sense. This is couples tent. Through every storm, through every change, love grows deeper. Love remains. Will every love find strength again? You're not alone. Come take a seat in the couple's tent.